Hello students, I hope you are enjoying while watching videos. You need to be just careful when you just watch a video, you have to enjoy. While watching videos, you have to enjoy. Why? Because the thing you enjoy, you will learn very fast. The thing you enjoy, you will learn very fast, right? So you have to enjoy when you watch the videos, then you will learn very fast. This is psychology, right? Okay, this is video number 28, subject English, standard 10th for the English medium students, right? So in the previous two videos we have discussed part 1 of the chapter, part 2 of the chapter. Now we will come part 3 of the chapter. As I told you, we will have 4 parts of this chapter because this chapter is long, right? So let's go ahead, part 3 of this chapter that we have come. Let me take it out. See, I have taken out part 3 of this chapter. See, the policy of apartheid. Now you know very well the meaning of the word apartheid. You know very well the meaning of the word apartheid. You know what is the meaning of apartheid when I explain in 2 parts. The meaning of apartheid, it means the racial discrimination of the color of the skin, right? You know, in South Africa, white people and black people, they were hating. Do you remember? In first and second part I discussed, right? So the policy of apartheid created a deep lasting wound in my country and my people. See, because of this one word apartheid, they were facing so many problems, especially black people. Especially black people, they were facing too much problem, right? Because white people were dominating black people. What was the main problem? White people were dominating black people. This was the main problem and they were facing problem. They were hurt. Let's see. All of us will spend many years, if not generation, recovering from the profound hurt. What is the meaning of profound? Deep and strong. See, so many generation gone, so many years gone, still that they were hurt cannot be gone because that is profound. That hurt was profound given by white people, so they were unable to forget. They were unable to forget given by white people, so that wound. What is the meaning of wound? Injury. But this is inner injury. Not only inner, they were also giving outer injury. Means they were beating each other, right? They were not only hating, they were beating also, they were giving injury also. So that wound cannot be recovered. That wound cannot be recovered though years gone, though generations gone, right? Let's see next. But the decades of oppression and brutality had another unintended effect that is produced. See, after so many decades, there was a profound produced by, let's see, here see I have given the picture. So many freedom fighters were there, they tried. So who were there? Let's see. First one, see, Oliver Tambo. As you can see in the picture, I have given all the 6 freedom fighters, they were trying to remove this oppression from so many years ago, right? So see, first that was Oliver Tambo, the first picture. Second, see, the Walter Sisulu, S is remain in the name of the picture, but see what was there? Walter Sisulu. Third one, see, third one, Chief Luthulis. Third one, in the first line you can see Chief Luthulis. Fourth one, the Yusuf Dadus, as you can see in the second line picture, Yusuf Dadus. Next, Bram Fisher. and the last, let me take it out, Robert Subukos. Last one, Robert Subukos. So see, of our time, when Mandela was there, these 6 freedom fighters tried to remove brutality, tried to remove apartheid, but they were unable to. But they tried their level best. These all 6 freedom fighters were of South Africa. They were of South Africa, right? You know, in all the countries there will be freedom fighters. In India also we had, right? So how we salute on the day of 15 August and 26 January, same way they were also celebrating, particular day will be there, they will be celebrating, right? Or they are celebrating. See next, men of such extraordinary courage, wisdom and generosity that their like may never be known again. See, these 6 people have done whatever to remove brutality, to remove such kind of problem between black and white. We cannot forget. See, their courage, their wisdom, their generosity cannot be known again. You know, Gandhiji, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Patel, can we have such kind of people nowadays? Not at all, right? Means they were one. They were one. We cannot find such kind of people again because they did so many things for our country. They did so many things for our country we cannot do, right? Though we have feelings, we cannot do like them, right? So these were 6 freedom fighters in South Africa before apartheid gone. Let's see next. See, perhaps it requires such depth of operation. Perhaps it required such depth of operation. What is the meaning of operation? See in the bracket I have given. A feeling of being ill-treated. See, means when you insult someone, that kind of feeling. You should not insult anyone. If you insult, you will feel happy. But the person that is being insulted, have you just thought how he or she feels? So don't make someone oppressed, don't make someone insulted. Why should we insult someone? See, this you have to learn in your real life from Mandela, that he has done so many things for us. Don't insult anyone, right? To create such heights of character. If you insult someone, if you give every time trouble to someone, you cannot make your character high, right? You cannot make your character high. My country is rich in the minerals. What Mandela says here, my country is rich in minerals and gems. You know gems means what? Diamonds. Gems means diamonds. So he says that my country people have, or my country has so many diamonds, gems and minerals that is lie beneath its soil. You know, South Africa is famous for all these things, right? Gold and all. As you can see in the movies also, South African people are wearing so many gold, right? Ornaments. So many things you can find beneath the soil, but I have always known that its greatest wealth is people. See, though you will have gold, though you are rich, but the most important thing, people around you. Most important thing, people around you, right? Finer and truer than the purest diamonds. See, if you are rich but nobody is there to talk with you, to share your feelings, can you live alone? Not at all. Can you live alone? Not at all, right? So, though we have money, though we have everything, but most important, everybody should live in this society, respect people. So, what Mandela says here? That gems and minerals are so many, but they are not finer, they are not truer than these diamonds, right? Let's see next. It is from these comrades. Comrades means companion. I told you we should have company of someone, right? So comrade should be there, one companion should be there, everybody, right? In the struggle that I learned the meaning of courage. See, when you are in the company of someone, if you know, company depends, right, that how with whom you are discussing with whom you are talking with. So if you are talking with the courage people, means having courage, then you will get, but if you have company with loser, you will also be loser. It's better make a friends that have courage, can do something, but you should have a good company, right? You should have a good company. See, I am talking about Mandela and his autobiography, but you also apply in your real life. You should have a good company, you should have a company with good people, those have courage, not with losers, right? Time and again I have men and women and risk with their lives for an idea. See, time passes, Mandela is working with so many people, he is getting different ideas. See next, I have seen men stand up to attack and torture without breaking, without showing a strength and resilience. See, he has met with so many people that were attacking sometimes, giving torture, breaking their attitudes. So see the resilience meaning, the ability to deal with any kind of hardship and recover from its effects. You should have an ability to recover from something. What is the meaning of resilience? You should have an ability to come out from anything, right? That defies the imagination. See, if you imagine something and if it will not be fruitful, you should not lose hope. Mandela has written this autobiography not only to make himself proud, or not only to make himself famous. He has written to tell the people that which kind of sacrifices he has done to make his country people free from apartheid, and how people should not lose hope. That's why he has written this autobiography. Let's see next. I learned that courage was not the absence of fear. What he learned? Courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. You have to conquer from the fear. You should conquer your fear. You should not feel problem, right? You should not feel fear. See, the brave man is not he who does not feel afraid. See the very beautiful line, as you can find in your WhatsApp messages. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid. See, if you are not feeling afraid, it doesn't mean you are a brave person. But what is the other meaning? But he who conquers that fear. But he who conquers that fear. So this is a very beautiful line written by Mandela. The brave man is he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear. Let's see next para. Next para. No one is born hating another person. See, God has not given birth to hate someone. God has not given birth to hate someone because of the color of his skin. How can we just see the color of anybody's skin and how can we hate? Black means what? Should we hate? How can we decide on our own? God has made all kinds of people, mixed color, white color, black color. So who gave us authority to hate them, right? So we should not hate on the basis of their color, on the basis of their background, on the basis of their religion. So how can we just hate? See, I have given the picture. See the picture, second one and third one, unity. Even in first one you can see hands. If you work in a team, that work will be successful. If you work in a team, that work will be successful. So you should work in a team. You should not feel that only I can do alone. No. So we cannot hate anyone on the basis of their skin, religion and background. See next. People must learn to hate. This is very beautiful sentence given by him. See, every time we cannot love everyone, means every time we cannot respect, then you can be fool, right? Sometimes if people are making you fool, that time you should use your mind, right? That time you have to be extrovert. Every time you cannot be introvert, you have to be extrovert. That you should learn hate also, but same time they can learn to hate, same time they can be taught to love. That time they have to also learn how to love someone, how to give respect to someone, right? For love comes more naturally to the human heart, that is opposite. See, if you love someone, you will get respect, you will get love, you will get happiness. If you hate someone, definitely you will get hatred. Definitely you will get hatred and unhappiness. So sometimes is required, you have to be extrovert, but every time not. One has to not be egoist, right? See in the picture how unity works. If you work in a unity, definitely your work will be successful, right? Let's see next para. See, as I told you in the first part, right? For how many years he was in prison? 30 years. How many? 30 years. So let's see, when he was in prison, you can see in the picture how was he when he was in prison. So see, even in the grimmest, what is the meaning of grimmest time? Toughest time. What is the meaning of grimmest time? Toughest time. So in his grimmest times in prison, when my comrades, what is the meaning of comrade, my dear students? Companion. What is the meaning of comrade? Companion, as I told you in the previous slide, right? So I were pushed to our limits. You know, limits means one person have limit. Sometimes you are saying this is out of limit, I cannot control my limit, right? So it was out of his limits because 30 years in prison, how he stayed over there, and after 30 years when he came out of prison, how he did and how he became the first black president. See his journey. This is a very seriously we can say inspirational story, real inspirational story of Mandela that we should learn or we should apply in our life, right? So see, I would see a glimmer of humanity. When he came out, he just not came out. When he was in prison, he was thinking that where is the humanity, justice, kindness, goodness. Some people have generosity, some people have kindness, but not with everybody. If everybody is kind, if everybody is generous, then we will not have any murder, we will not have any rape cases, we will not have any problem of religion or any crisis. But everybody cannot be kind, right? As you can see in the whole world, not only in South Africa, in the whole world, different kinds of people are living, right? So we cannot make them good. They have to be good on their own. We cannot make someone good from inside. That is not in our hand. That is in God's hand. So what he says, is one of the guards, perhaps just for a second, but it was enough to reassure me and keep me going. See, he was too much positive. His psychology was too much positive that some people are there, those who have kindness, generosity. So that is enough for me to recover this situation. What was the situation? Apartheid. That is enough for me, right? Man's goodness is a flame that can be hidden but never extinguished. This is very beautiful sentence. See, man's goodness is a flame. Flame is, you know, right? Diva. So, man's goodness is a kind of flame that can be hidden. Means you can hide that, but you cannot extinguish. You cannot blow, right? Like candle. So, that is very important thing. Let's see next. See, in life, every man has twin obligation. What is the meaning of twin? Two. What is the meaning of twin? Two. In life, every man has two obligation. Obligation means duties. See, what is the meaning of obligation? Duties. Everybody should have duties, you know, either family side, either friend sides, either if you are doing a job, right? So every man has twin obligation to his family, to his parents, to his wife. If person is married, obviously wife, children, right? How to earn money, so many obligations, especially father. Father has so many obligations towards his family, children, their parents, means father's parents, how to earn money, how to just purchase livelihood, so many things, right? So many society, how to live in a society, how to keep in touch with everybody, right? So, not only see wife, children, if the person is married, see here written, he has an obligation to his people also. See, like a Indian, means we are Indian, like we feel we should help, though I don't know that person. If I can do help, means if I can help, right? So, to his community, his country. One has to be patriotic. One has to be patriotic. It doesn't mean patriotic means let me just go near the border, let me fight. No. If you cannot do that, you can love your country in a different way. You can do something else for your country, right? See next. In a civil and human society. Civil and human society means civilized society. What is the meaning of civil and human society? Civilized society, each man is able to fulfill those obligations according to his own inclination and abilities. See, every person has right, every person has ability to do that obligations, all kinds of obligation. See the meaning of inclination, natural tendencies of behavior. We have naturally all kinds of tendencies that we can follow our obligations from all sides, right? What he says, see, but in a country like South Africa, he mostly talks about South Africa, it was almost impossible for a man, by birth and color, to fulfill both those obligations. Especially in South Africa, that time it was impossible for black people to complete both the obligation. To complete both the obligation, they were unable to fulfill. In South Africa, a man of color who attempted to live as a human being was punished and isolated. See in the picture. See, they were punished and isolated. Means as a black people, if you fight against white people that time, then they were punished and isolated. What they were getting? They were punished, or maybe they were feeling isolated. Punishment was given, nobody will talk to them. If you talk, you will be killed by white people. So kind of fear. See my dear students, Our mind, psychology. If you have fear, though you know or though you can do, you cannot, because of the fear that we have in our mind. Very important thing in your life apply. We should not be physically only strong. Physically we have to be strong, but most important, mentally we have to be strong. Mentally we have to be strong, because first, if you are mentally fit, your body will be automatically fit and fine, right? So black people problem, too much they were facing problem. Let's see next para. See, in South Africa, a man who tried to fulfill his duty to his people was unavoidable, means inevitably ripped means separated from his family. See, you can see the picture, how was Mandela. See his costume, means see his personality, how he looks, right? So see, in South Africa, the person who has tried to do that, to do something for his community, he was isolated, as I told you, from his family, and was forced to live a life apart. He has to live alone that time, because that time he was facing problem, right? A twilight existence. Twilight existence means not a daytime, not a night time. In the evening time of secrecy and rebellion, means that person has to be rebel, means he has to fight alone. He is not allowed to meet his family. He has to live alone, and his life will be aparted from his family. I did not in the beginning choose to my place people above my family. See, obviously all the people will think about first his family, then people, then community. So Mandela says that I was also thinking about my family first, but if I will think about my family and family, then I cannot do single time for my people. So he was thinking. So what he did? But in attempting to serve my people, I found that I was prevented from fulfilling my obligation as a son, a father, a brother and a husband. What he said that? I tried. He thought that let me try once. I have done my obligation. Obligation means duty towards my son, towards my brother, towards my daughter, as a father and as a husband. I completed all the duties, but he decided I want to do something for my country anyhow, right? But my family is first, that I believe, but I want to do something. How can I do? Means what to do that I can do, right? So see, 30 years he stay in prison, still he is making an idea. How can I do something? Means what can I do something for my country? See last paragraph for today. As I told you, we will have 4 parts. This is third part of this chapter, and it is very important to read line by line, right? Why? Because vocabulary blanks and preposition blanks, even rectification, though you will read from material, there is no surety that from that only will be asked. So we will have practice when revision will be started before board exam, no problem, right? But you pay attention, so you will get and you will remember, right? Let's see last para for this part. It was not born with a hunger to be free. See, I was not born with a hunger to be free. Means when I was born, you can see in the picture, he was living in a hut, not exactly that hut I have put, but he was living in a hut, and he thought that if I have taken birth, definitely I am not going to be hunger, means definitely I will arrange something and my father will arrange something to live a life, to eat something, right? Definitely. I was born free in every way that I could know. Means a person who has taken birth has right to live freely. Nobody can force him to live different life. Whatever I like, I can live. It doesn't mean you should oppose your parents. Huh? Don't take it in a different way. You should follow your parents' advice and you should talk to them, you should convince to them whatever you want to do. If good, they will allow, then do only, right? So see, free to run in the fields near my mother's hut. See, when he was small, you can see when you are small, here see the small baby picture. When you take birth, you are very small, you are not able to walk, not able to eat. Your mother and father, means our mother and father, that make us that way that we can learn everything. So we cannot forget their thankfulness, we cannot forget their work they have done for us, right? So see, I was running near my mother's hut, free to swim in the clear stream that ran through my village. See, there was a stream, obviously we like to jump, they were right, means everybody likes to do. So he also liked, he did. Free to roast meals, sorry, mealies. Mealies means what? Maize. In Gujarati we say makai, right? So he likes to eat makai, maize and roast under the stars and ride the broad backs of slow moving bulls. See, you know in the farm, you know that of farming, for farming bulls are required. So he liked to do that process in the farm, that bulls are moving here and there and farming was done. Means see, when he was small, he is talking about his childhood activities, how he was running in the farm, just pushing bulls, and he was eating maize under the stars. Maize under the stars means at night, right? As long as I obeyed my father and abided by the custom of my tribe. See, he said that I was following all the demands, all the orders of my parents, and I was taking advice of them, everything I was doing, and that's why I became successful, because of my parents. I was not troubled by the laws of a man to God or God. Single time he was not feeling trouble when he was a child, that you have to follow this, you have to compulsory do this. No. And you know, when you are small, you are free from everything. When you are small, you are free from everything. You will not think about your career, you will not think about what I will do, what will happen, nothing. You will just be in your masti, right? When you are small, you will be just in your masti, that let me enjoy. In short, here part 3 ends. Now only part 4 is left, that I will talk about in the next video. Till that, you just write question answer in the worksheet that I have given. In the worksheet I have given 3 question answer, big, right? That's why 3. So you copy down in your English notebook regular, read, revise, and what is my regular dialogue. Dialogue I will say why, because if you listen, you will follow, and I want you to follow, right? Read, revise, reading is must. Thank you.